Hello! Hello! My name is Free, and welcome to the shit. Today, we have Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright Trilogy. I think that said that wrong. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy, yay! Fuck's sake. Today, we're playing that game for the first time. I have not played any Ace Attorney games whatsoever, except for a spin-off series that one of my oomphs gave to me as this theme gift called Tyrion Cuthbert, which I really enjoyed. So we will see how this goes, because I really wanted to just kind of jump in and be like, okay, let's do some more voice acting for some detective slash attorney stuff. You're kind of like a detective in this, I don't know, yeah, whatever. Point being, I think this will be fun. We're gonna try to get one chapter done today, and see how it goes. So let's jump right in. I'm going to blast you with some music from the game. Real quick, for awareness, the game audio, as fun as it is only coming through my desktop speakers, etc. So it's going to sound like, if there's ever, it should sound fine to you normally most of the time. But if there's ever any double audio, I'm sorry. Because regardless of virtual cables, it would not split to them. I don't know why. And I don't care. So, it's gonna be fine. And here you go. It's gonna be, you're gonna get blasted. Ready? Boom. Not yet, but boom. Blasted. So, yeah. Boom. Just turning some other stuff on just to make sure, in case it decides to split at any fucking point, that it works. Just double checking some other stuff too. I got the stream on. Okay. And back in the game. Okay, my controller, it's working. Great. I wait for my controller to die during this. All right, let's do it. New game. Oh yeah, that's right, it's the trilogy. Yeah, let's do the first one. Episode 1, the first turnabout. Some British ass bullshit. Alright, let's go. If my little Fugi covers some shit, I will try to fix it. Oh. Gasp! Damn it, why me? I can't get caught. Not like this! I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. It's what's-his-nuts from the Ghost Trick Phantom Detective. I missed that line of dialogue. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Men. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. Whew, am I glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you. And your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, that's him. Death, despair. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? That was a terrible read. The newspapers say it was you. Gasp.
My name is Phoenix Wright.
Hold on. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Woman on floor. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. It's his best friend. That is so fucking funny. Holy shit. All right, Mr. Butts, let's go. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. Damn. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That, and I owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. Yay. August 3rd, 10 a.m., District Court.
Courtroom number 2.
Everybody shut the fuck up! Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor.
Ahem. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous.
Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. In case you didn't know. For your client's sake, I hope you could control your nerves.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness.
Motherfucker, we're already in the courtroom and there's people in here. We're just gonna, can't you just, he's already the lawyer. What do you mean? We need to ascertain your readiness. I get that this is the tutorial, but also, what do you mean? Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Dad. Gulp, hands shaking, eyesight fading.
The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Larry Butts?
The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor.
Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name?
Whew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report over cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. No way! I forgot! I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim! Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it at any time, okay? Press tab, Phoenix. Press it. You know where the tab button is, right? Yeah.
Oh, look, it's my attorney badge. No one will believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Oh, gee. The Cindy's autopsy report. Oh my god, Cindy. Time of death, July 31st, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Cause of death, loss of blood due to blood trauma. Is that it? Is that all I have? Okay. Mia Fey, age 27. That's my boss. Wow, she's a looker. No one tell her I said that. That's my best friend Larry, age 23. The defendant in this case is a likable guy who has been my friend since grade school. Wow.
What are... God, ma'am, your bangs. Ugh, okay. Cindy Stone, age 22. The victim in this case, a model. She lived in an apartment by herself. Crazy. And Winston Payne, age 52, the prosecutor for this case, lacks presence, lacks hairline, generally bad at getting his points across. He looked like a frog. Anyway. Alright, Cindy Stone, age 22. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Press tab. You remember where the tab button is, please? Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Cinderblock. The victim's name is Cindy... Checks notes. Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was hit with a blunt object. She was struck once by a blunt object. Blunt object, I can speak. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Can we just talk about how the judge is an asshole? She's like, you seem much more relaxed. Good for you. It's almost like it's supposed to be your job. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Will you explain to the court just what that object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue added to the court record. A statue in the shape of the Thinker. It's rather heavy. Oh God. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. The evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab. Right. Use tab. You remember how to use tab? To check the court record frequently. Ah. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. It's like he has never sat in on a court trial before. It's like he's the first one up, but he doesn't... It's his first trial, but he's never sat in on one before. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Why does he look like a... Oh, he switched his lip. Oh, God. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra, and Mark Antony. It's Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it! Lies! I don't believe a word of it! Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Passport, added to the court record. The victim apparently arrived at home from Paris on the 30th, the day before the murder. Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddy's? Sugar? Like, on candy? Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts of candy. She took their money and their candy and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude, we can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right. I don't think you wanted him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I stop him from answering? My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Ugh. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. God damn it. Butts. You're really showing your cheeks out here. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Can I question mark? Okay, I can't look at the log, which is unfortunate, by the way. Let's continue this trial, shall we? I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Cool. Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Answer, motherfucker. I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order? Well, Mr. Butts. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. Objection! Why does he talk like that? That's not what I expected! That's crazy! Your Honor, the defendant! Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body. Just before making the gruesome discovery, he saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. I can't have a consistent voice of this man. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is that correct? Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing the apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it was strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw, lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, Why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Incidentally, why wasn't the victim's phone working in their apartment?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Landlines, motherfucker! Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit had used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Electricity in Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Now, Mr. Wright.
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
You may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, Your Honor. All right, this is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do?
Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave.
Lies? What? He was lying?
Your client is innocent, right? Then what the witness must have said is a lie. Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty?
How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. It's the tab key. Hit it, right? Hit the tab key.
Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Physically. Preferably intimately.
Okay.
Open the court record with tab. You remember the tab key, don't you? Don't you, Wright? You remember the tab key? Please, God, remember the tab key! Then point out contradictions in the testimony.
Coughs a lot. All right.
I was going door to door, motherfucker.
Selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it was strange, I looked inside. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. Time of death was 4 to 5. That's what I fucking thought. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m.
Objection!
You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
Objection!
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why are you so certain that you found the body at 1?
Gee, that's a really good question. Good job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Hit the tab key and point out the contradictions. Don't forget about the tab key, right? For the love of God. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Wait! I remember now.
Would you care to give your testimony again?
I'll run out of water. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Did you now? Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. How could they be watching a video when there was a blackout? I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Puts on my hat. Time of death was between 4 and 5. The, blackout was from noon to 6. So it's not possible. Hold it right there! The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard television or a video. My wig! The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. Wait! I remember now! Mr. Sawit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My wig. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been a shock finding the body. I have to imagine if you found it and it was your shock to have had, motherfucker. Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony. Once more, please. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer must have used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. There's a clock in the thinker? It's a statue. You saw a clock. I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Motherfucker. There ain't no clock in this goddamn thinker statue. Just double checking some things. Hold on, I'm reading. Alright. Objection! Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? You with your objections and your evidence and just who do you think you are? I'm the defense's lawyer. That's who I'm supposed to be. That's where you are. Do you not realize that you're in a courtroom and you're lying on the stand? Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, the statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. And it doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with his testimony now? Yes, motherfucker, I do. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known that the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. I'm glad he said it because I was like, how, if it's not gonna let me go back through his testimony, how am I supposed to present that? Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it! Prove I went in there! Motherfucker, you said it. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. That's a crazy statement to throw out immediately. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. The voice that was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Objection! What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock, though I heard no, I saw. Shut up! I hate you! It was him! I tell you, I saw him! He killed her, and he should burn! Burn! Give him death! Order! Order in the court, I say! Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright. Your Honor. You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply try sounding the clock. We have it in our possession, do we not? Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully.
Beep. I think it's 8:25. That is certainly a strange way to announce the time.
Well, he is the thinker after all. So stupid. Stupid object. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? What are your conclusions, motherfucker? Think critically. Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. The blackout still... He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examinations of Mr. Frank Sawit. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal! A criminal! You lawyers are all slime! Ugh, I almost had him. Slams desk. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sawit. That's my boss speaking. Chief. Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking outside the box. With the tab key. Don't waste time doubting facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Because of the blackout. Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? I hate you. Can you think of a reason why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Wait, maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Throw it in their faces. Intimately. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. Take that! Excuse me. This proves your claim. How? I can't see what evidence has to do with the clock. That wasn't it. One more chance. Give me just one more chance. All right, Mr. Wright. But time is not on your side. I thought it was the blackout. Excuse the fuck out of me. Be quick about it. Let's see this evidence. Okay. Was it not the blackout? Hello? Like, unless she, like, we have no evidence that she brought it with her. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. How would I have known that? Game? Sure. Because I know exactly where we are. Wait, it's supposed to be Boston, Massachusetts, isn't it? Oops. I read that. There's too much shit happening in Boston. We need to throw all the tea in the harbor. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow. It was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit. Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Order, I say! Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness, he was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I didn't think I'd ever see a lawyer make a man turn having rabies on the fucking stand, but here we are. Also, I just didn't believe that you were competent in any sense of form, as I have shown the entire time I've been talking to you in this courtroom. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly, and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Wow. And with that, this court is adjourned.
Wow.
Turns out that Frank Sawit was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check in and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawit let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawit grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m., District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. It didn't say Boston, Massachusetts. I made that shit up. How would I have known it was 9 hours from here to Paris? Ah. If this were modern times, I would have been correct about the blackout. That if it's 3 hours slow, it's literally because the clock was not fucking working. Although I guess it would have said like midnight or like 12 or whatever. I've been blinking, but that's beside the point. Woo! I still can't believe we won. Right. Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. Even though I told you how to use the tab key quite a few times. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. She's hot. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no! I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate my butt. That's Harry. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. It's literally evidence in a standing case. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Hastily throws it in the garbage. Yo, Nick, can you believe it? I was so into that chick, and she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry? Larry, are you so sure? Excuse me? I hate this man. I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. How do you know? How do you literally know? We don't know who this woman is. Mia, do you have a relationship with Larry that nobody else knows about? Because you literally asked Phoenix at the beginning of the game, oh, you know this defendant? Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? I hate you. Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Is it the statue? Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chumps you were. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Don't forget about the tab key. If you do, I will strangle you in your sleep. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Believe in the you that believes in the tab key. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah. Part, at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? She's really trying to get this dick. Damn. Phoenix is just like, and so I was gay, and it didn't matter. And I ignored her completely. And so my first case trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends," and I felt really bad because I felt like I was friend-zoned once again. But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. The end. Wow! She's gonna die because of the tab key. Hey, that was really fast. We're gonna keep going. I figured the episode was gonna be about as long as the Tyrion Cuthbert episodes that were like 3 to 4 hours pending because you had like shit that you could explore. And maybe there will be in future chapters, but that was really fast. We're gonna go to the next one. That was like an hour. Okay. Brand new episode. Wow. Episode 2, Turnabout Sisters. Yeah. Yeah.
Bring, bring. Imagine if your cell phone sounded like this. Beep.
Hello, this is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Mia! What's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. I gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like the statue of the thinker. And it tells you the time. You'll never guess what it says to tell you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Wink. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. That's not what she meant. Now, you know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you that the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out. Sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Isn't that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way. Yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a burger. Okay. We'll hit the usual joints. All right, it's a deal. Okay, sis. See you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting. Maya. Conversation recorded. Why did we record it? $95927. Everybody got that? $95927. Don't forget it. Do 3 double takes. Don't forget it. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Fay & Co. Law Offices. Now, Miss Fay, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Fay, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Oh, you are not cogniferous of my background. Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Oh, my dear Miss Fay, I am so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Fay.
No! Phoenix, the tab key!
Why he got a roller in his hair? Red, white, blue.
September 5th, 9:08 p.m. Fay & Co. Law Offices.
1 second. Okay. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh? That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office.
Oh, I can't examine like the other game. Wow.
I smell blood, and that can't be good. I have to check and see if Mia, the chief's okay. I can't examine anything else. The cursor moving this slowly is killing me. Alright. That smell. Blood. Sis. Someone's there. Chief. Chief? Chief! Who are you? Bye. The strange girl dropped out cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally she was cold. Chief.
Examine.
Call the fucking police! There's a large building right across from the office. The Gatewater Hotel. A nice luxurious place. No clues here. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon. Again. Chief. It's hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. The thinker lying next to her must have been the murder weapon.
The thinker added the court record.
Can you add court record evidence if you're not fucking the detective or the police? You're just a lawyer. You can't do this. Alright, anyway. The murder weapon looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock made by their butts. There's some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be pieces of glass. Must be pieces of the glass light lying. Oh, God. Must be pieces of the glass light lying broken in the back of the room. Broken remains of a glass light stand broken beyond all recognition. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. A piece of paper. It must have fallen out of Mia's hand. What could it be?
Maya.
A word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya. Maya. Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday.
Receipt added.
A department store receipt with letters written in blood on the back. I think that's enough snooping around for now. I better call the police. Why were you fucking around with the crime scene before you called the police? And find out what that girl was doing here. No, I'm not done yet. It's painful to look, but I have to, for Mia's sake. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of a glass light stand. There's a fucking throttled ass plant over here. We're not even gonna look at that. The chief's chair. A simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in, too. Damn, glad we had that discussion. Is that it? Everybody? Slide? Oh, okay. Fanco ledger book. Everything is written in the chief's alternate handwriting. It's a small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Hey, everybody remember, she has alternate handwriting. Don't forget it. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. About all she used this PC for was email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale practically for nothing. No clues here. A perfect normal office desk. The chief had a very particular policy about office decor. Spend big on the stuff that clients use, but keep your own stuff simple. Only ever have a tab key on your keyboard. All the chief's important documents are packed in here. This is where she filed her case records and recent rulings. Check the trash! God damn it! Alright. Right, I better call the police. Huh? That's funny. A few of the screws in the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police? Please, come quick! What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Gasp. I better not use it, he says. Okay. We're about to get framed for murder. What do I do? That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Yipes! Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya. Maya Fey. Maya Fey? Maya. So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name! Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would she write... Why would my sis write my name? Uh-oh, now I've done it. Wee-oo! The fucking police are here! Quick, shout a cab. The police. Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! A cab! Throws a Molotov. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? I can't make that accent, so we're gonna talk like this instead. Got a person saying they saw a murder. It must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya. Wait, she wouldn't have... Nah. Whoa! Excuse me? Eek! This word Maya and me here mean anything to you?
That's my name.
What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not... Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? How can you just make those assumptions? I forgot, it's the police. They can just do that. Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible.
September 6th, 9:07 a.m. Detention center, visitor's room.
Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh.
It's you, the lawyer. Good morning.
Good morning. She looks so tired.
Are you gonna be my attorney?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It's up to... Literally? It's up to you. I'd better give it to her straight. It's up to you.
Up to me?
Yes, I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here.
They're never gonna believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it.
Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought...
It's okay. I understand. And I've also heard about you.
Heard? Heard what about me?
I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day.
Today was my junior partner's first time in court.
Wow, really? How'd that go?
It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while.
Ha! So he crashed and burned?
He's a genius. One of those strike fear into the hearts of evil types.
The only thing he's lacking is experience. Wink. Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get in trouble now.
I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Damn. Your own chief don't believe in you.
That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you.
No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to Mia...
I know.
Smile for the camera. Why is this even an option? There's a man. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. There's something I've been wanting to ask you.
Yes?
What's with that outfit?
Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say.
Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it that you do?
Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training.
Spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold onto a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it? Yeah. I forgot how to delete those things. Why the fuck did you record it? So you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh, just remembered that the detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Pass it to me through the glass. The conversation I had with my sister was recorded on my cell phone. Wow. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold onto a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the thinker clock Larry made. It practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her. My sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. So you're an acolyte, medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Wait. What? So you're a real honest-to-goodness spirit medium? With ESP and all that? Yes. In training. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? We could just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of the famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? Yeah. 5 sure. Why not? Thanks, Phoenix. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I'll have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. Trial's tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. That's how the United States judicial system works. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. And visiting hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Wow. Look at this. Sorry, I've never seen that before. I wanted to ask you about the murder weapon. Poor sis. Better not ask about this now. This was lying next to the chief's body. I saw that too. They said they thought these were pieces of a broken light stand. Yeah, that seems about right. Though I'd never heard of a glass light stand before this. You've been in her office! Remember that receipt? You mean the one with my name on it? Any idea why she... Absolutely none. Do you trust me? Sure, bud. I trust you. Why? Don't you think I did it too? No, I don't. It's just a hunch, but that detective thinks I did it. I wanted to ask you about your cell phone. The detective took it, but I forgot. Okay. Let's get the fuck out of here! We can go to both. Okay, I guess I'll go to the other dudes. So number 6, Ghostbug Law Offices. According to the receptionist, the pig boss is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. It must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. That painting has been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. He looks like he's in a fucking outback in Australia. The oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm pretty sure the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. Womp. Plant. Ficus! An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. Is this his rival's office? Question mark. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case. And if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. It's almost like you didn't know what kind of profession you were getting into as a lawyer. A solid mahogany desk. That is mahogany! The wood's been polished to a deep luster. What's that smell? Mahogany. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. They probably don't even have any words in them. What the fuck is this? Literally, what is it? It's the shoe puff. Rides the shoe puff. September 6th Van Co. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! This is a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, I'm Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? I guess I got the name wrong, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. And don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here! Yes, sir. Be right there. You're a lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Whew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. It's almost like you have to be. Ficus! Mia's favorite potted plant. She loved this plant. She called it Tab. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Tab. Cordyline stricta, pal! Who was that? Also known as Tab. The sky is blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. 'Cause she certainly can't anymore, you know what I mean? Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. There's a horrendous amount of legal books here. Scarier still is that Mia probably read all of these. Yeah, because a good lawyer would probably read the books that they have in their office. NGL. Am I allowed to move? No. Okay. I had to check. About Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy? You want to know the results, eh? Now don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright, alright. You can see the report, but that's all. Damn, that was easy. Mia's autopsy report. Time of death, the 5th at 9 p.m. Cause was a single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. But she made a phone call. She made the phone call at 9:25. Y'all remember that, right? Which was in the morning. Never mind. It's fine. Single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. At least she didn't fucking suffer. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't gonna win. Why do you say that? The city's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on that prosecution. Edgeworth? I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Master Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course not. Never heard of him. Whoa, and you call yourself a lawyer, pal? About 4 years ago, this Edgeworth guy became a prosecutor at the age of 20. Everyone says he's a genius. Surprised you don't know him. Of course I know him. I was just playing dumb. He's a cold, heartless machine who'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. There are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with almost an abnormal burning passion. I added the word burning because I love him. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Can I have the thing? Please! I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Uh-oh. Quite frankly... I mean, he was gonna give it to me anyway. What are the repercussions if I don't tell him straight, right? Because, like, if I tell him straight, he's gonna think that there is evidence on the phone and it should remain in police custody if he was a good detective. But we don't know that he's a good detective considering the fact that he just literally flashed me the autopsy report. Fuck it. If I tell him why I want it, there's no way he'll give it to me. Something the matter? Oh, no, it's just, you know, detective. Nope, I know nothing, pal. That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. The cell phone holds all a little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. Ugh, you're trying to confuse me. Sorry, pal. I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive. You're quite the detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there, after all. Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation.
My cell phone received. You're not supposed to do that.
Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait! One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to the witness. Anyway, you'd better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. Why'd she only call when she saw me? The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? April May. I didn't get it at first when I read it, but now I fucking god damn it. So you've sent her home already then? Aha! You're trying your loyalty tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. Guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. You got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May.
Wow. I'm gonna listen to this conversation.
I mean, I already read it, so there's no point in reading it again. It's fine. It's at 9:27 a.m. Is it me or is her name okay? It's just justified weird. Okay, whatever. Cool beans. Hey, what do you think of this? There was a piece of paper next to the victim, wasn't there? Yeah, the one with the killer's name written on it. Are you sure that Mia wrote it herself? Given the condition of the writing, it's hard to say if it's her handwriting or not. So there's no proof that Mia wrote it. No, there isn't. You found it too, motherfucker. I already examined this office. Yeah. Let's get the hell out of here. I guess I'll go to the hotel first and then I'll come back to Maya. 303.
Oh, wow. Hello there, handsome.
Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth.
You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said, don't say nothing to that lawyer, pal. Teehee.
Note to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder.
Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting. I can hardly contain myself. Cool, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness.
I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. It's you, motherfucker. There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look.
Hey! What are you doing? No touching. Oh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me upset, would you?
Upset? I thought she was gonna explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Fay & Co. Law Offices building, of course. You can see the inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize a face from this distance, though. Neat and interesting. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever. One of those is hanging on the wall.
How nice.
The flowers are fake, as expected. I know sunflowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. Wee woo. A bottle and 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. Unless. Simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Yet. Okay, I'm gonna show her something. No, I'm not. I'm not gonna show her a goddamn thing. Alright, I'm gonna leave. Goodbye. Never mind. What you witnessed. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident.
Oh, observe, incident. You sound just like a lawyer from the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary.
Better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see when it happened? I don't suppose you could tell me about it? Pretty please?
Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer.
Oh boy. Could you... just... who exactly are you?
Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me?
No, hey, I'm just doing my job here.
You know, you're cute when you blush.
Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do?
Well, no. And you had your little hopes up, didn't you?
Oh boy. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying in here with you?
Oh, what amazing powers of observation! You must be one of those famous detectives, like on television.
Oh, no, not me. I'm, just a lawyer.
Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers.
Oh boy. Damn, it's almost like she fucking did it. Alright. Bye.
Hey! What is it? Did you meet the lawyer?
Sorry. I haven't seen him yet.
I see.
I better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. Dude, we tried. Seems like Mr. Grossberg is out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back.
Ahem!
If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard.
Aha! So you're the one that's been looking for me?
Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days, but please, proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey. Ah, yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? Ha-cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking on cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry. End of discussion. What's going on? You refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya?
Wow.
How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me, why won't you just take this case?
Ahem. Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy, you see. But the client is Maya Fey's sister.
Oh, that was Phoenix. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep? Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave? Now. I've nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? How do you know Mia Fey? She worked here a long time ago. quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with burning passion. Never looked back to that one. That's quite a painting. Ha ha! You noticed. It's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the wave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. I'm not buying. That's Phoenix. I'm not buying. Jeez. All right. What you think about my badge? What you think about glass? Okay, bye. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. Give me the opportunity to tell the truth or a fucking lie. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? Or... I see. I've been abandoned, then. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young, and I don't know where my mother is. Don't know? So she could still be alive? The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her, all by herself up on the mountain. So who is this man who, ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone's talking about it, apparently. The police were running out of leads and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? The police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved, we thought. You thought? The man my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course, but a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. I see. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White? Just a little longer now before the state appointed later comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? No! I've made up my mind! I'm gonna take a sip of water! I've made up my mind! I'm gonna defend you whether you want me to or not! That's illegal. Why? Why? Well... I can't abandon you. No one's as sad as a person without any friends. I know. I've been there. Right now! A long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for those people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me.
That's so kind of you.
Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here.
Right. Thank you.
Woo, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right?
Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay?
It's a deal. So what next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Yeah. You wanna check your phone? Hey, I got your cell phone back.
Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice? So I can get sad?
Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. Before long, tears began to roll down her cheeks.
Thank you.
Big sad. I'm not gonna tell her about the autopsy report. You remember that receipt?
You mean the one with my name on it?
Any idea why she...
Absolutely none. Do you trust me?
I trust you.
Why? Don't you think I did it too?
No, I don't. I already had this discussion.
Good afternoon, sir.
Excuse me, you are?
I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir.
Oh, right.
I've just come up to deliver room service, sir.
Do you know where Miss May might be?
Ah, I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the, facilities. If you have no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy.
Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Ah, I almost forgot. Yeah, you came back quick.
Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned.
Oh, right, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Have I heard of that name? Yeah.
That was his name.
White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence?
Wow.
It's a screwdriver.
Now's my chance.
What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this?
Wiretap added to the court record.
There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this. I know it. Alright. I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake, I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean.
Oh, bellboy, still there?
Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court! Not the sideways tango.
Yeah.
Well, now it has been a total of 2 hours. Okay, this one is definitely this chapter is going a little bit faster. Or, I mean, it's slower. Fuck's sake. Slower than the previous one, which is understandable. I'm gonna go grab some Wawa. Some agua, as it were. Because I thirst. And so y'all gonna have to listen to the music for a couple minutes while I do that. So yeah, hold on one second while I play you some musics. Beep 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 boop beep boop ba ba da 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 da. That's the music that you're gonna hear. No, it's not. I'm just trying to find the other music. I'm sorry. It's the one that I can play on stream. Not that one. Shit. Struggling with my Spotify. Spoofy created. That ain't it. This is what happens. Take a note, folks. This is what happens when you have a million fucking playlists. All right, here we go. All right, BRB. Hola, como egg bras. I'm back. So, sorry about the music. The song was almost over anyway. Anyway, back to the game. Back to the game. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. That one. And gonna do some stuff on this side of things real quick. And make sure that the stream is still doing the thing. Yeah, it's doing the thing. Okay, great. Beep, boop, beep. Okay. We're back. My controller turned off. We're back. It might have died. We're gonna find out.
September 7th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 1. Hold on, I have to make another quick adjustment just to make sure that I did it right. I did. Okay, never mind. Going back. My controller died. Hold on, we're making another. Fucking goddamn. Ah! It's fine, the cable is on the floor this time and I know exactly where it is. As opposed to last time. Alright, thinking about it. Processing. Charging. Go.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant.
Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence that she committed this murder, and we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor.
I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then.
If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
Sir, my name's Nick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by the window here, sir.
And the cause of death?
Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir.
The court accepts the statue as evidence.
They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added. Now, detective.
Yes, sir.
You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Yes, sir. I had hard evidence that she did it, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence.
One moment as I move my mic around.
As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Meadix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder.
The very moment, you say? Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack! Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It works lots of times. I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. All right, let's give this a try.
Something the matter?
No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Okay. Who did you say you got a call from?
Hey, pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right across from the crime scene.
Okay, I pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Right, please continue. Are you absolutely sure it was us?
Listen, pal, your dumb act will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you two stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene.
Well, he does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points with press with a little more care. I thought I could just pick whatever. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it.
You did say it.
You said it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious. She sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink.
That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective?
I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Yeah. Sorry, I got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor.
Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again.
After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was clearly written in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. It can't be, because she died instantaneously, according to the autopsy report.
Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective.
Your Honor?
Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time?
I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about Your Honor, sir.
Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. The victim wrote the killer's name. She can't have.
Present. Objection. Detective Gumshoe. There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey? That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have wrote it? You have it backwards, Detective. But backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But? No butting your way out of this one, Detective. I already had the last butts on trial and we got him fucking not guilty. Acquitted, that's the word.
Order! Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the hard time to write anything down.
Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you attain the autopsy report? When? I obtained it after he gave it to me. It was the day after the murder.
The prosecution's point being...
That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way. Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. Should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? The detective's a sham. I'm a sham. I don't want to say any of this. I don't want to say anything. I'm a sham. Detective Gumshoe. Was I a fool to trust you and your reports? Huh? Me? I wasn't... Huh? Detective Gumshoe? I'm disappointed in you, handing him the wrong report like that. I'm sorry, sir. You are at fault, Detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month. What? Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Understood. The court accepts the evidence.
Wow.
Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests that the victim was identifying the killer.
I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes.
Darn, this isn't good.
The prosecution would like to call its next witness.
The poor, innocent girl that saw the murder with her own eyes.
Let the witness, Miss April, take the stand.
Exactly what part of her is innocent?
Well, she's a cat, always.
Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service. Wink.
People have to talk about it.
Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking.
Oh,
Yes, Your Honor.
this is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. But not me, because I'm gay. Tell us where you were on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred.
Gee, I was, like, in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay & Co. law offices.
That's right, big boy.
Please testify to the court about what you saw.
It was, like, 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was that mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then that woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy.
Well, Your Honor.
I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any...
Wait, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright.
What about my cross-examination?
I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite firm. Didn't you?
No, in fact, I didn't think it was quite firm. Every time she winked, there was something jiggling. Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey! How dare you!
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
Yeah. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness.
Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
Burp.
It was like 9 o'clock at night. Was it? It's 9 o'clock at night. Can I look at the time of the autopsy report? We kind of like let that shit go. I'm gonna press her. Why the fuck she looked out the window? Why did you do that?
Huh? Why? Like, why what?
Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something?
Oh, well, gee.
What? That's it? She can't get out of this question that easily.
I sort of, you know, had a feeling.
Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on this one. Let's see how far I can get with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night. Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness. But badgering? You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed. Yeah, stop him! That poor girl. Order! Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Poor girl? What about poor me? You looked out the window. What did you see next? How do you know she was the defendant?
Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay?
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with the short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. He's right. I question the testimony. Hold on a minute, that testimony stinks!
What?
Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you're lying. Are you telling me the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
Yes, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this, I mean.
Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. And I'm not an expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. She's like Japanese. It's a spirit medium thing. I don't know, man. Normal. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus.
But...
Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling.
Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise.
Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her.
I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock. That kind of statue-y clock. The thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Teehee.
I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. You did see everything. Hold on, I meant to press the other one. Fuck! Is that right, as in your right, as you looked from the hotel?
Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right, it was my right hand, right?
Satisfied, Mr. Wright? Please continue. So, you saw me then, too.
Of course. I'd remember that spiky hair anywhere.
Spiky.
The witness will refrain from personal attacks on the defense attorney.
It's personal attacks. It's just a fact.
Aw, was I a bad girl? I'm sorry.
Very well. Continue. A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. Her previous testimony must have been what Edgeworth wanted her to say. So this was the testimony in her own words? Time to press and squeeze the truth out of her. Figuratively, of course. Because I'm gay. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer?
You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order! Order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock?
Oh,
The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with the trivial concerns. Yes, yes, of course. You'll withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Whew, that was close. You stopped me there. Trial will be over.
huh? What? So, what happens now?
What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock?
What? That's... because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time.
So you've been to the law offices of Fay & Co.
No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. Hee hee.
The law offices of Fay & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, Your Honor. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard a clock go off in the building next door. Fuck's sake, they meant the same thing, and I meant that the batteries were out. Amateurs, amateurs. Listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you are nothing. You have nothing. Then I would like to propose a test to see if she really could have heard. The prosecution denies your request. What? On what grounds? This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand. Indeed. Objection sustained. Your Honor, members of the court, it is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork.
How could you possibly?
Just take a look right now. Oh, see anything interesting, Your Honor?
It's as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this?
It's as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar.
Fat?
Well, Miss May. Tisk, tisk. Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty. Somehow, he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction.
That's true. It is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it.
And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed?
Yes. I have a recording. Ho ho! Impossible, of course. I have proof.
What?
Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is...
this.
Take a look at this.
That's a very cute cell phone.
Ooh, you have a girly phone. Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation that she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order! The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it? The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. Gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation.
Beep. So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then?
If you could. I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now.
Huh? It's not working? That's lame.
I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness arrived at her hotel.
But...
Well, Miss May, would you care to explain to the court? Just how did you know the weapon was a clock?
Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright?
What the fuck?
The witness claims she has seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court.
Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before.
Because it was made by Larry Butts. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever.
What?
A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody.
Impossible! Everything is sold in stores.
Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuse is not on sale today. What the fuck?
What's it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die!
Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm.
Silly me. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Weak.
Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you held it. This is familiar territory. I'll just use the same approach as with Larry. Miss May held that very clock in her hands. Mr. Wright, when was this? When she used it to strike the victim. When else? Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? April May, you killed Mia Fey, I say. When you struck, the force of the impact made the thinker ring. That's when you heard it. Tisk. Oh, you truly are a work of art, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What's that supposed to mean? It was you who just proved the thinker was empty. Oh. Of course it wouldn't ring. What's more, the witness has a rock-solid alibi. Miss May, perhaps you could explain to the poor, misguided Mr. Wright that you were in the hotel at the time of the murder. She can't prove it. She did it.
It would be my pleasure.
No way.
Yes way, Mr. Lawyer. Didn't the murder take place at 9 at night? Gee, that's the exact time I ordered some room service from the hotel bellboy.
Incidentally, the bellboy corroborates the witness's story. Ergo, she was not at the crime scene. Rock solid. Mr. Wright, you've just made a serious accusation against a perfectly innocent woman. Sorry, Your Honor. That didn't go so well. But if that's the case, then how did she know the thinker was a clock? Wait! Your Honor, I figured it out. There's one other way Miss April May could have known it was a clock. One way alone, and I have proof. Well, proof, you say? Then the court will examine your proof, Mr. Wright. How did the witness know the thinker was a clock? Well, bam. Abby, look at this! I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fey's phone, were you not? Oh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that with a weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's that simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock was literally in the cell phone, was it not? I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to for me. Again, what's it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like a statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May. You used a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Objection!
Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May! Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that, you lawyer? It's not fair! All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it? That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal with the final blow. Why the wiretap? Miss May, why did you tap her phone? Ugh. Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity-tapping, irrelevant? Gah, she's saying exactly what Mr. Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, you were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? At the time of the murder, I was in my hotel room getting room service. How could I have killed her? If you don't believe me, just ask the bellboy. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Call the bellboy. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunk quite low enough already. I object to calling the bellboy. But why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition. If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you'll recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is not how logic works. That is my condition. What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? I mean, I can fucking do it. I just think that that's the most logical fucking fallacy I've ever fucking heard. It has to be Maya because I couldn't find something in the bellboy's statement, and therefore What's-Her-Nuts' alibi is correct. Even though we've literally heard her say that she wiretapped the phone, even though she said that she's never been in the law office. That's such BS. Alright, I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Why is he still holding his tray? Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That tea set looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. I forgot this guy's voice, so I'm just gonna speak. I am the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. We don't need your backstory. I believe I received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right. I'm ready, I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now, I will be finished. I'm definitely gonna stop after this case. I'm, like, hungry. Tell me, what exactly is it that you do at the hotel? Why, anything required of me, sir. I check in guests, I check out guests, I clean rooms, I make beds, I even deliver room service, sir. I check Miss May in personally. Are you always so prim? Mr. Wright, you will refrain from asking frivolous questions. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and the point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. Yes, what then? 9 o'clock on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9 o'clock, the time of the murder. Brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. Precisely 9 o'clock, then. Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir. 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, tee-hee, I'd like iced coffee at 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on her door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would she be so particular about the time? You are sure that it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with, an embarrasser, sir. Embrasser. Embrasser? Embrasser. Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir. But not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Well, why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Tisk, tisk. Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? Wait! Please wait! Yes? Does the defense have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, and that's all. Okay. This is really it now. This is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Ugh. She said she checked in. I'm gonna fuck this up. How do I save? The bed was made. I remember that. I don't see a reason to ask him about room service. She said that she checked in the day before, right? Oh, Lord. Fuck it, room service. Tell me again about room service. Again, sir. At exactly 9, I delivered room service to Miss May in room 303. The guest had requested iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall. I see. $18? Doesn't that seem a bit expensive? Yes, well, iced coffee for 2, you know, and we don't skip on the ice, sir. Oh. What did he say? What did you say? Rather, quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite. Indeed. It was the, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. You fool! Why wouldn't we ask about room service? They could have some food. Yeah, right? They could have some nice little pastries. Who knows? I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man. Correct? Yes, sir. Then when you brought that room service, you didn't see that man in the room? That's right, sir. True, iced coffee being $18 is a no. Truly, room service, most often, a no. It's so expensive in most places. There's no reason, unless you're, asterisk, unless you're on a work budget and they're paying for it, in which case, go ham. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright, is this other person? Simple. It was... the man. Yeah, it's the bellboy, clearly. The man who checked in with Miss May. Oof. Your Honor. As has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup. But it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you, Edgeworth? After all, it was you who hid the presence of that other man from this court. Ugh. Upstart, amateur. These accusations are ludicrous.
Enough! The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood?
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
That is all for today, and for the trial of Misfit Maya Fey. Today, court is adjourned. Rhyming.
Agua. Moving on from that. I will never shop at that hotel for room service. September 7th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
Mr. Wright! God, I forgot her voice. You were amazing in there.
Really?
I think I might be your newest fan.
Oh, I was just doing my job, you know.
Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too.
Huh?
That's that face of his with his eyes wide and trembling lips. It sent shivers up my spine.
If you say so. Sure, bud. It's because he has edge, clearly.
So what happens with me? Do I get to go home now?
Well, no, I don't think so. Not yet.
Oh, I see.
You weren't paying attention in your own court trial. We'll just make him declare you guilty then. True.
She's like, it sent shivers up my spine when he sent me to jail. I really loved when he put me out behind cold iron bars.
But I got a great lead in today's trial.
A lead?
That man with Miss May. He's the key.
Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that anyway?
I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. Maya the Sempia. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed.
Yes, sir!
I'm gonna find out more about this man.
Do you think he was the one who...
Maybe so.
Sis,
Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise.
I'm counting on you.
He's not a detective, he's a lawyer. He's just gonna go out and find it. I asked for a full record of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. May testimony. It happened in May. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. Yeah, that sounded like the only thing that was correct. I don't know how much good this will do me at all right now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. He's a lawyer. I'm just gonna keep saying it. He's a lawyer. He doesn't need to do this. He's supposed to accept the things that are happening, right? I don't know, man. Maya doesn't belong in the detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. I'll do it. He does have a badge, it's true. If you can get in anywhere with the right clothes. I can testify to that. To be honest, I used to work in event engineering and stuff. And if you wear black clothes, you can get into a lot of backstage areas just by looking like you know what you're doing. FYI. They don't know, they don't fucking ask. Anyway. All right. Hopefully this case will be done and we won't have to do another little intermission because I am hungry. But we're gonna try to finish. September 7th, 3:11 p.m. Detention Center Visitors Room.
Well, hello! I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not, you stinking lawyer! I hope you die! Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May!
No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask.
Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head?
Here we go again. Please, you're scaring the security guard. The guy with the stone face in the background.
So, what is it you wish to ask of me then,
for starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? I think he meant totally stacked. That man. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on.
No way, Jose.
Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone?
Aw, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal.
Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. Well, if you say so. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school, Creep.
This woman is impossible to talk to. Say, why are you so bitchy? I mean, you don't look like a bad person.
Oh, that does it! Bottom-feeding, scum-sucking lawyer!
The bottom. She called you a bottom. I can't tell. Does she have anything against lawyers or just against me? I think it's lawyers, my guy. I think I don't have anything to examine in here. This guy brought his room. He hasn't moved in. Sure, he just doesn't get to see a lot of women in here, like Miss May in here. Wait, what did he say? A real pro. It said the same thing about my... Okay, cool. It's nothing. What do you want to chat? Hey. Here.
Hey, guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts. So get lost because, well, I'm not cooperating.
Thanks, I noticed. I don't think I have anything right now for her, I guess. I guess I'll come back. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's rep, as they say. Huh? Rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used the wiretap. We get charged a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Why do you care? You're the head bellboy. You're not the owner of the hotel. Whoa. Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. That's why he cares. We found out. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honored guest. Please let me know if there's anything I can bring you. You can tell me who checked in with her. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. Ooh. Surely the extra revenue would trickle down to him. Surely, yeah. This guy looks like he wants something to trickle on him. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. Yeah. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo. Well, it's a good thing I have photos about Miss May. Oh, her? Sir, not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. She'd do anything. She'd do anything at all. Do what? I'm starting to think that the most suspicious person here is this guy. He likes trickle-down economics. Can you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely! And on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. Interesting. I propose that we had a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your D-set. Alright, I have to go find a photo, I guess. Don't know where I would get that, but let's do it. Looks like forensics is taking the day off today. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around, though. Why don't you have a security system in your lawyer office? Your attorney's office? Your attorney at law's office? What's going on? This is like an old game, so I guess, I don't know. Ficus. Mia's favorite potted plant. I guess I'll have to water it now. Yeah. Unless it's fake. The sky is blue, and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. He got very poetic there for a second, and then he gave up. An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of these days. Okay, bud. You couldn't cram more legal books in here even if you wanted to. All the cases that the chief worked on are filed here. Are some of the files missing? Nah, I'm imagining things. That's crazy. Why would I even think that? Mia's desk. Perfectly clean, as always. The only thing it's missing is Mia. I mean, you could go get her out of the morgue, I guess. Okay. Let's move. I don't know what to do. Let's go. Huh. Looks like Grossberg is out today. Again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason? It looks like he changed his painting on the wall. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on that wall? Yeah, it was a painting of... It wasn't any of that. Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow. It was just so memorable that you walked in the room and said, that painting's acrylic is so thick that it sticks in my nose, is what he said. Yeah, it totally wasn't memorable. It's made of mahogany. The wood's been polished to deep luster. What's this? Old photos. There are 2 lying here. It's the thing that I need. Something's been written on pencil in the backs. DL6 Incident, Exhibit A. DL6 Incident, Exhibit B. My stomach is growling. Hopefully you can't hear it. Let's take a look at these. I'm really hungry for DL6 Exhibit A. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no one will miss just one little photo. And it might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. Quietly added to the court record. Just sneaks it into the... I'm gonna imagine that the court record is Phoenix's prison pocket because there's really... I don't know where he's just putting these things that it gets added to the court record otherwise. If he's quietly adding something, it's gotta be his prison pocket. So we're just gonna move on. Anyway, let's talk about this other one. A photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch it with the one I took? Yeah. Alright, that one wasn't quietly added. That one was just added. Okay. Sick. A table for clients. An elegant ebony case, and if I'm not mistaken, that lighter's made of solid gold. Even I can tell someone here's got money to burn. This is the guy that's ordering $18 iced coffees at the hotel. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant it is, but it's probably the most expensive one available. If I had to guess. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves. That is mahogany. Filled with expensive-looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. In fact, they look like they are just cardboard. They're cardboard facades, and they have nothing inside. Aight. We found our photos. Let's get it. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No. No, I don't. Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that that's him? An affidavit? This guy is way too excited about this. Yeah. Well, sure, why not? I don't lose anything from it. Yes. I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. Jesus Christ. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. Sick. Alright, bye.
You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone?
Hey, the only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me.
Oh, so it's my fault now? You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart.
That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. And yet he doesn't. If I know anything about this game and series, it's that his hair is his hair. Alright. Have a look at this.
Look, I've said several times, I'm not telling you.
Where did you? Aha! A reaction. This is him, isn't it?
What? Who? When? Why?
It is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room that night of the murder.
No, that's not right.
Nice try, Miss Cooperative.
Do you have proof that it was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof.
I'm so close.
Luckily, I got the affidavit.
Could you have a look at this?
What's that?
The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw, such as the man who checked in with, who was most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Get her! This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb, if indeed that's an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press.
What?
Even though he should have been witness to murder, your little friend was missing. I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Fine, I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes, man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. I'm having a great ass time. Why are you pumping your fists in the air? Now, tell me about the man you were with.
That man, he's my boss. Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate, Blue Corps.
Red? White? Information gathering?
Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency.
So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder.
I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her.
It's okay. I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Can you tell me where Blue Corps is located? Wow, she's actually cooperative. Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, Mr. Body. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April May couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy's affidavit discarded. Wow. Did she tell me where the man is? Okay. It's like they didn't say anything. Great. Ayo! That painting. You don't say. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome! Please furnish me with the title of your personage. What the? Your name. What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably. Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corps. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I am not used to conversing with the wordily challenged. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You are an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer like yourself have with such a man such as myself? I have a giantesque vocabulary, as you could tell. Yipes, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Wow. Hey, you want to tell me about this painting that you got? Haven't I seen this somewhere? Is this replica? Ridiculosity! I have nothing I have nothing to say. I have no interest in anything but originals. That right there is a bona fide original worth 5 million for sure. I have it on authority. It's worth 3 million, maybe. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a desk. My, this is quite the thing. It is modeled on my body, you see. Well, does its sleek roundature not inspire you? I think it does. I think it does. It inspires Phoenix greatly. An impressive lineup of trophies. Judge's Special Runner-Up, Best Participation. Judge's Cooperation Award, Special Good Try Prize. He got the real good participation trophies, huh? The words judges and special kind of stand out. What was it again? Sorry. Judge's Special Runner-Up. A statue of a man holding up the world. The blue core sign certainly stands out enough. The model for the man is, of course, Mr. White. Truly a work of art, but probably too beautacious for you to appreciate, correct? I think it's a little too beautacious for just about anyone to appreciate. This is the top floor of a 20-story building. The view is quite presidential. Let me see. Look at that ass. Zoom in on that ass. Aight. Let's chat. Miss May is an employee of Lucor, is she not? Correct. She was my secretariat. That's a horse. What a shock it was to hear what she has done. What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed. She is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties, but I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. Now he's just using words in the wrong way. Completely. He's like, he was using fake words before on occasion, but now he's just using them incorrectly. It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. Night of the murder. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter. The bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt he'd be capable of doing that. He raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh ho ho! The police, the courts. To me, they're mere toys. Playthings for my amusement. How nice. This is the guy that doesn't do trickle-down economics for the bellboy. What kind of company is Bluecore anyway? Ha, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Sell information. In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now with a small loan of $5 million. In case you were wondering, Bluecore was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Bluecore, and founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? Okay, bud. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. Where'd you get it? Or when did you get it? When did you get that painting? No idea. I forgot. I've seen that painting before. Yesterday, in fact. Why do I find that painting here today? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? Huh? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer. Worth nothing, zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grody Burger. What? Ugh. Ugh. Oof. Ugh. He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away. I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your compensation. Thinks about that for a second. Just like, maybe? I mean, they're still making like 3 digits. Or like 6 digits. I said 3, I meant 6. Whatever. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume. Mr. Grossberg's. Yes. Then you must ask him, why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for professional profit. Go now. Skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss. Alright. You sure? You don't want to tell me about anything? Would you be kind enough to cease your inane chattering and vacate the premises? Let me put it in the language you are sure to understand. Shut up and get out. I have nothing more to say. Bye. Bye. Oh, he's back. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat? Jumpin' Jehoshaphat's! Oh, you! What's wrong? You looked so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. It was just thinking about the whole mess. Something's really bothering him, that much is clear. So, you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me about all last night, you see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just me, a sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for that girl. Really? Then why the fuck didn't you just... Oh god. I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. A right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry, it's just I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is. So I paid Blue Corps a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just... that big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it. Today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corps. Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It's a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? Yes, and I know what it is. He is blackmailing you. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate? What is he talking about? I'm gonna take a quick pause so I can blow my nose.
Great, back. We're fantastic. Okay.
What's he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Core is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. So that's the connection. It's hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. A medium? Her name was Misty Fey. Fey! Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. The murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident. But why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg? The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were marked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmailed. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found.
The missing files!
That's the wrong place! Fuck. Apparently Miss May is in questioning. I doubt they'll let me talk to her today. Great. I didn't come here for her anyway. It's funny, looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look.
I already know where to find it, because I'm such a good investigator.
Flips hair. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? What was it called? DL6? Yeah, that one. Let's see if there's an A record in this file that catches my eye. I hate you. Stop. Stop. A, B, F. Misty Fey. That's Mia and Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Yeah. I have tarnished the Fey name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite, who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is... The record stops there. So, Mia knew Grossberg. I guess I'll keep going. Let's see, J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of this? Yeah. Why not? Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest part's here, at the end in S. Suicide? Ew. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White? This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one.
Wow.
Yeah. Check them all, bitch. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? Gasp. Was there something else I need to find in A through F? A through I? I already looked at it. Is there anything else? The ficus! Okay. Let's get the heck out of here. Shitting hell. I don't know where I should go now. I was just there. Shit. Okay, alright. Got it. I'm back. And guess what I have? I have agua. I have this. I found this in Mia's files. So she was investigating Red White, as I expected. Well, if you wanted to challenge him, you could present this in court. Not a bad idea. Is that it? Is that all you had to say? What do I do? Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. Okay. How do I move time forward then? Guess I'm going back to the hotel. The bellboy seems to be out. Huh? The sound of water coming from the shower. La-dee-da, money making, I got the money making blues. Someone seems to enjoy washing the showers. Bottle and 2 glasses rest on the table. I better not touch them. No telling what the bellboy would do to me. The screwdriver is still stuck in the drawer. I better not touch it. No telling what the bellboy would do. Well, I'm not good with flower names, except maybe tulips and sunflowers. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, shouldn't have made it still life. I already read this. Nice weather again today. I can see the Fey and Code law offices, of course. A simple bed. It's been recently made. Nothing eye-catching here. Okay. Lovely. I feel like I have to get this man to hit me. Blackmail. Oh, okay. Great. Why yes, there's my eyes and my nose and my mouth. But of course I jest. You need not restrain your mirth, my friend. It is okay to indulge in my cosmopolitan sense of humor. I will not think less of you. Alright, we're presenting these. This is the only clue that Mia left me. I'd better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia. She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician.
You blackmailed him.
You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're wrong. You're wrong, Mr. White. Excuse me? What I should be doing now is going after you. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tabbing her phone. Then Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort from Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude? I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those... Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police, now! Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia. How dare you! I'll point the finger at you, and you'll be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look incompetent. Even you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah! Butts! Harry Butts! Right, actually. Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong.
Dun dun dun!
Now I'm on the other side of the glass. I can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's gonna set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be in on it, of course. Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. You gotta represent yourself. Right! Mr. Wright! Oh, Maya! Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Now I'm afraid we switched places. What? You mean you... I explained what had happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother... my sister. And now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... Don't... Wait. Am I gonna ask her to defend me? Because that's kind of... Like, she didn't even have a license. Help me break out of here. Cheer me on in court. I will be defending myself. Thank you very much. Well, you could cheer for me in court.
Cheer for you? You mean, like, a cheerleader?
Huh? Yeah, like that. All right, leave it to me. Huh? I'd better go get a uniform and some pom-poms. Wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke.
No way.
No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the trial tomorrow.
Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two.
Times may change, yet with the crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, with most with a guilty verdict. This is unrealistic. I never thought I would end up in the defense chair myself with this case. With the true culprit appearing as a star witness. This is it. Tomorrow, it's me or him.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right, I have to eat food. I'm dying. All right, we're saving.
Yes.
Day 3. Okay, I will stop here, and we will return to this eventually. I'm busy tomorrow. I have a D&D game, so I will some other time come back to this game. I don't know when. If you're watching, or if you're watching the VOD, thanks. Appreciate it. I hope you liked it. I hope the voices were more consistent. And I hope that they stay consistent across the next playthrough. Doubt it. But we'll see. Anywho, thanks so much for watching. This has been This Shit. Thumbs up. Bye. Have a good evening. Bye. Bye. Bye.